What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and today it's my honor and privilege to give you guys the most useless Tekken character of all time, and the award goes to Armor King. The award obviously goes to that rusty sack of shit to the left there, Prototype Jack in Tekken Tag Tournament 1. Never in any Tekken game has there been a more unplayable character. It is literally impossible to compete with him, or so it was, you know, in the tournaments back in the day. As a pro Korean once said, if I tried real hard, I bet I could maybe shove a small bike into my rectum, but no matter how hard I try, I can never win in a tournament with Prototype Jack. It is impossible. And I'm gonna detail his moves here, and you will see that it is impossible. Looking at Prototype Jack's move list, it's like going through a junkyard where it smells like piss and shit, and everything's rusty, deteriorated, and you're just looking for that little shiny golden nugget of a valuable move that we can apply and get stuff done. But it's like, you never find any nuggets. All you find are dead squirrels and roadkill. But I'm gonna detail what makes him so bad now. And I thought we could start by looking at the few moves I found where I felt like, well, that's not too bad. Honestly, it is too bad considering you've probably seen my video on Devil in this game. It's like, the characters who were strong in this game were god fucking tier. Like S+. And Prototype Jack exists in that game, you know, where you have monsters, and then he is completely useless. But Forward 1 is a mid with some range. Yeah, some range. Range issues is gonna be a thing in this video, this character. Let me tell you, I mean, the broken hitboxes, but yeah, we'll take it one move at a time. So Forward 1, it has some range sometimes, and sometimes the hitbox malfunctions, just like Prototype Jack's brain. But it does 12 damage when it does connect, and it's +2 on hit, +1 on block. So that's not bad. Down 4 is the generic low. It is Prototype Jack's version is +5 on hit, -6 on block. So it's safe and it's got good frames. Full crouch +1 is +2 on hit. It's got decent range. It's got useless slow extensions, but it's +2 on hit and -8 on block. So the frames on down 4 are better, but this does slightly more damage and has slightly more range. But a move that actually stands out a little bit is Sidestep 1. As you can see, it's safe on block. It has some range. It's safe, it's -9 with pushback. On hit, you get some damage. But the problem here is that it is slow. The animation alone, once it activates, you have to do this from a sidestep. Sidestep 1. The animation alone is 25 frames, which is slow. But you have to do it from a sidestep. So the move becomes kind of ridiculously slow, actually, because you have to sidestep and then press 1. So it's sidestep plus 25 frames. So it is slow as fuck, but you know what? It does do damage and it is safe. So we're gonna put this on the list of actual usable moves. Okay, that was it. Now starts the crap. Oh god, not even grab range do we have. So now starts the shit. Down for 1, key tool. Look at this hitbox. You see? This hitbox is notoriously shit. It is so small on such a key utility, you know, for every single character out there. We're down for 1. I hope you're watching this. This is what Prototype Jack players had to work with in Tag 1. So, not only that, this is minus 11. Minus 11 on block. It's definitely jab punishable. So, yeah, not very good. It has an extension, down forward 1, 2. This is a natural combo, but as you can see, it's ridiculously slow. So if you were sidestepped, you were dead, because you were stuck in this shit animation. On counter hit, the whole thing would actually connect. Down for 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And you did get some damage. But you could never counter hit anyone because with down for 1, the hitbox just never connected. Oh shit, sorry. The hitbox could never connect on jack shit. You saw the hitbox. And of course, you know, if this is sidestepped, when you're doing this dumb thing, it's like you're dead. So already there we have trouble. And speaking of broken hitboxes, our 10 frame punish 2-1. Yay! It doesn't work. Our Punisher 2-1. It doesn't fucking work. It only works from point blank. Oh, Prototype Jack. And then a vital load to Jack, down back 1. Do we have range problems here as well? You bet your ass we do. You bet your ass we do. But when it does connect, it's plus 10 on hit. And it is safe at like -2 on block or -1. But again, just terrible range-ish problems on a character who has long arms and is known for huge range. And so that's a problem. And then we have down 1, which, you know, you look at it and you're like, look at this. Finally a good poke, right? It's got great range. It does 15 damage. Look, this is good, right? Well, let me tell you. On block, this is -7. So we lose our turn. Okay, but at least, you know, it's good on hit. On hit, it's not -7, it's -8. Yes! This move is worse on hit than it is on block. So if this is blocked, we lose our turn. If this hits, we lose our turn even harder. We recover faster if we get hit by it. So you always lose your momentum, no matter what with that move. If it's blocked or if it hits. And then we have sidestep 1+2. Now I did sidestep 2. Sorry, the controls are terrible in this game. Sidestep 1+2 was a cool move, you know. Oh god, Prototype Jack, he spins his upper body. Looks badass. So again, let me tell you about the range issues. It's not terribly fast, and it's high, but if disconnected, you see the stagger there on block? It looks like I get a huge advantage, but Prototype Jack only got +2. This is +2, but it's high. Now, this has range issues, which often made only the first hit connect on block. Now, okay, I got the second hit. First hit. Oh shit. First hit. Only first hit, you see? And I'm standing pretty close. Anytime only the first hit connects, there, Prototype Jack is -23. -23. +2. -23. -23. +2. -23. -23. +2. So, +2, it's not a big deal, you know, it's not huge. And there was a big chance that this move would put you at -23. So again, you just had to be point blank. Had to be point blank. And it's double high, so it's super risky either way, you know. I mean, if that move is ducked, you know how slowly you recover? So just terrible, terrible move. And then you remember the 2-1 with the broken hitbox? He had the 2-1-2. This is minus 13 or minus 12 in Tekken 7. Here, of course, this move is super slow. You see how slow it is? And minus 15, so it's launch punishable, the last hit. And then we have forward for 2, which is also mid. Super slow. Super slow. It's plus 13 on block, which is good, but we can't do anything with that. I mean, we get a mix-up, I guess. Or is it really plus 13? No, it's not. It's plus 13 on hit. But I think they can block there, so... but the problem is, it's super slow. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Of course, this is prototype Jack. On block, it's actually minus 13. So, if it connects, you get plus 13. You can't do anything with it other than get a mix-up. If it's blocked, you die. Minus 13. So Devil, for example, twin pistons you. So yes, awesome. And then we have sidestep 2, which is a mid knockdown move. That is quite fast, I think. Does 30 damage. It's got a cool animation. Now what is it on block? It is minus 23. With not a lot of pushback. So look at how slowly he stands back up afterwards. Minus 23. So pretty much any character will launch you. And then we have this Megaton Upper. Minus 17. But it's got a lot of pushback. But it's pretty slow. You have to do the debugger input. He doesn't have a debugger. So no chunky low knockdown. So that's pretty fucking useless. And then you have the debugger 2 option, which is also minus 17. So everything is highly punishable, but this one does have knockback. You see? Some knockback at least. But again, very clunky input, so it's kind of slow. And then we have forward 1+2. Yeah, 31 damage, crazy stuff. Which is minus 10 with no pushback. So you get punished. And then we have 1+2, 1+2. You can do the whole thing fast, or you can delay them a little bit. Both of these are launch punishable. This is minus 15, and that's minus 23. And no pushback. And then I started this video by talking about the full crouch 1 series. So these are all super slow. But he had a cute mix-up at the end there. You do full crouch 1, 1, 1, 2. And here you get some mix-up. Or you can actually do guaranteed if the 2 connects. If the last uppercuts connect, forward 1 here is guaranteed. But if they blocked the whole thing, that forward 1 at the end there is minus 17 on block. It doesn't look like it, right? It doesn't look like a very punishable move. But it's minus 17 on block, and it's a high, so they can even block, crouch it and launch you. And what's your reward? It does 12 damage. But then you could mix with... It's just such a terrible string, but I'm still gonna try and explain it. So again, if they block the whole thing, that forward one in the end, oh god, is minus 17 on block, and it's even duckable as a high. So it's like double punishable. But if you were guessing, he's gonna block the whole thing and then he's gonna duck towards the end, you could do down forward one to do another mid for 15 damage. That is not guaranteed if they eat all of these hits. If they eat all of these hits, they can block that last hit. You see? The reward is so low on this that I don't even understand why the mix-up is so intricate. Or, sorry, I don't know how to say that. Why a high, why a mid, and there's also even a low option. But the low option is also, like, blockable. And it's that low. That does, what? How little damage? 8 damage. Do you know how punishable this low is? Minus 17. It's launch punishable. And it's not even guaranteed. Just like the high. Minus 17. So you got nothing for free, even if all those hits connected. It was a mix-up with this down forward one that they could block, even if they ate the whole thing. It's like, and it's so slow. Look at the two initial hits. It's just an unbelievably bad character. But yeah, the biggest insults are these. Even the down for 2 is pretty lacking. That should detail to you why Prototype Jack is the worst character of all time. There is literally nothing to work with. I mean, no chunky lows. He has no debugger. It's not there. For lows, you have this. Gets down 4 is probably the best low. And it does 7 damage. And knockdown mid, sure, you have a very slow sidestep 1. You can probably get away with this, I guess, but it's minus 17. No range on down forward 1. 2-1 is shit. Complete shit. Even the standing 2, look at this! Yeah, it's like we don't have to see anymore. Just, it's just unbelievable how they let this pass. But it's like Harada himself said, but he doesn't like tag 1, and they threw it together in 5 seconds, basically. But, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a nice day. Cheers.